Afternoon, it's Saturday the 2nd of November. It's about 2:30. I'm out in the garage and I'm out with the VT600 Honda, and this has been a good old bike. I've enjoyed riding this bike. Came fully dressed. Got a wee bit here that goes with it. You stick this up on the handlebar. Can't even remember how to do it. But I don't ride the bike with that on. It's got headlights, triple headlights up the front. It's got gaiters on. It's just had a front and back tyre put on it by Belfast Tyre Centre, and the difference that has made to the handling has been just brilliant. Why did I not do this before? The front tyre that was on it was at least 10 years old, and I was stupid enough to think that, you know, as long as the bike had good tyre tread, it was good enough to ride, but you know, it was causing all sorts of difficulties for me riding. In fact, I felt nervous riding on the old tyres, but I didn't realise that it was because the tyres were probably just past it. Anyway, I got the new tyres on, so it's a different ride completely. Things I like about this bike is the footrest, the forward sitting footrest, mean that, you know, your feet are both extended out, your legs are extended out, and you know, you're sitting like in a granny seat. One of the major things I don't like about the bike, all my previous bikes have had a centre stand, and this only has a side stand, so that makes it difficult if you get a flat or anything like that. Now, I've never had a flat on this bike. I bought this bike in 2017 and it never had a flat. There's now 34,000 miles up on her. I bought her with 24,000 miles, so in 7 years I've put 10,000 miles on, but 1.2 or 3,000 miles a year. I do ride the VT600 quite a bit in around Belfast, but I don't do, you know, any big long journeys on it. You know, I'm not going to go down to Cork or something. It's daft. At my age, I'm just not going to do it. I like my home comforts, so every night I like to be in my own bed. It's an eye catcher, this bike, whenever it's polished up, and I'm not too good about cleaning it. The tank paintwork job is particularly attractive, I think. I kept the Joey Dunlop sticker on that. It came with it. It needs a good clean. It really does need a good clean. There's the Wolf Roadrunner or whatever it is. Beep beep. So like it does attract attention anywhere it goes. It looks like a Harley Davidson, but obviously not. It's a Honda 600. It looks like a Harley Davidson Sport, but much cheaper. And anything else I can say about it? But really, since I've had the heart attack in February of this year, I'm finding that the VT600 is just a wee bit, it's just too heavy. Now, I'm going to put it up for sale. Now, whether I put it up for sale, this is a bad time. This is November 2024. This is a bad time to put any motorbike up for sale. Or you know, any vehicle. Well, particularly motorbikes, it's not a good time, because most guys put their motorbikes in the garage over a winter period, but and they're not looking for a bike. So I might hang on to it for another 6 months, not 6 months, well, to the springtime. It's just got through its MOT there, so well pleased about that. No issues. Hasn't really had a major service. In fact, it hasn't had a service. I mean, you obviously check all the basics on the bike for MOT, and of course it gets an oil change every year. Just before the MOT, it gets its you know, anything else that's wrong, plugs, spark plugs, changed and stuff like that. Gaiters put on about a year ago, probably to protect the front forks here. Is a wee bit rusty in places, but yeah, I'm out and about all the time on this bike. You know, I ride throughout the winter whenever I get the chance. So there's always road salt and stuff, you know, about. You know, the bike was built 2020, so it's 24 years old. It's an American import, what they call a grey import, and I bought it from Antrim in 2017, and bike was pristine then. It isn't pristine now, but you know, I've had good crack and good value out of it. So I'm looking for something much smaller. I'm thinking in terms of a scooter, you know. I'll maybe stick with Honda. So we'll see what happens. I might even keep it over the winter. I don't know. If anybody knows, anybody looking a bike, it'll not go for big money. I know that. People don't want this style of bike, you know, so it'll probably, you know, whenever I put it up for sale, it'll probably sit. See what people offer me, and that's the way, you know, I'll take the highest offer, obviously. It's a good old bike, safe, it's reliable, hasn't let me down. I do enjoy the, you know, stopping places and people coming over and having a wee yarn. I don't like the fact that it has only the side stand and not a main stand, but it hasn't created any difficulty so far. So there you have it. Good old bike. You know, it'll go up to 90 or so, no problem. I don't think I've ever had it at 90. I don't take it onto the motorways that much, because you do get buffeted about. Good bike for getting in around Belfast. Ride the bus lanes and stuff like that you're allowed to do. But getting too heavy for this 71-year-old now, and it'll have to go. So that's the bike running. Taken over nicely there. I always garage it. In winter time, you don't want to be out in the rain and the ice and the snow, so I just don't bother taking it out. do start it up, obviously, to keep her ready to start. So do that regularly throughout any winter, but the winters here aren't that cold, not too bad. So if anybody knows anybody selling a decent Honda scooter, let me know. Within striking distance of Belfast, I'd be interested. I'm sorry to part with this bike, but that's the way it goes. Life moves on. Certainly you can hear me coming. That's one of the things that I do like about it. I like the engine note. So, see you soon.